Yo, what is going on? We are coming at you live from downtown Chicago here at Atlas Stationers. My name is Brendan, and I will be leading you to the promised land today on my own. Brian is working remote, so we are doing our live order polling stream here right now in Chicago on our own. Let me just pull up the stream on my phone to answer any questions. You guys are getting a great shot of the retail store. Whenever we do these solo, instead of me doing a POV, I try to get you a whole visual of the shop. But woof, how you guys all doing? We don't have too many orders today. You know, I'm somewhat grateful because that means we can get through this video and then go set up the Experience pen sale, which is happening today at 12 p.m. Central Time over on our Discord server. We'll be live streaming that on YouTube. We've got about 80 different listings of Experience products that we'll be selling on sale at up to 60% off. So if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you join our Discord server. Click the link in the bio to participate. But whoa, what a week it's been. I hope y'all have really enjoyed it. You're getting a great shot. I set up that camera perfectly of the ink aisle, the plotter, travelers. I mean, my goodness, it's looking good. But yeah, one more thing before I jump into these order polling, or these orders, I guess. You guys, the sidewalk sale is getting closer and closer. Every week we do this, the countdown just shortens a week. So we are now officially 3 weeks away from the sidewalk sale. You know I've been promoting this and shoving the event down your throats, but I have to because if you miss out, I don't know what to say. 38th annual one, over 40 vendors flying in from across the world. We've got representation from Japan, the UK, Canada, all throughout the United States. We've got creators flying in from across the US. We've got meetups, workshops, pen smiths, so nib smiths that can work on your pens. It's gonna be packed. Last year was record breaking and it even rained all day on Thursday and we still shattered the sidewalk sale record. So we're expecting an even bigger turnout. So let's pray it doesn't rain or any water in general, and paper products don't mesh very well. But regardless, it's gonna be a riot. We hope to see you there. Again, August 14th and 15th. Happy Friday, Laura. Kara, what's up? What's up? Chronicles of Liz, how we doing? David, what's poppin'? All right, so you guys are gonna be shocked at how few orders there are. But again, it's not necessarily a bad thing because when you're riding solo during these, the camera has to stay stationary unless you do a POV. So I have to go out of frame here and there, like to the back to get pens, etc. But the fun part is you get to see a completely different view. So we've got 5 different orders here. And if you want to get your order in, do so now. Just let me know in the chat which order number is yours and I can add it to the queue. But we're going to jump in here, and if you do want to place your order and be polled in a live stream, head over to atlasstationers.com. At the checkout screen, you can leave a note asking us to poll this live, and then you'll be featured in a video like this. And then every order that we do poll live does come with a gift. We got some great gifts here, including a Graphics ballpoint, and then some stickers, etc. And then we also sometimes include some special edition things that we create during our Hollywood Hour, which I go live bi-weekly on Wednesdays on YouTube, and we just create art, mix ink, draw stuff, etc. We also filter those in as well, so you get one-of-ones as seen on the Hollywood Hour YouTube live stream. So, all right. Carol, what's up? Guess I'm going to Chicago in 3 weeks. Haven't seen y'all since Chicago Pen Show. Way too long. I agree. We'll see you in August. All right, let's jump into it. First one, we've got Carol B, order number 260858. Please pull on the live stream. I couldn't resist more inks. Thank you. So Carol, you submitted this order literally last Friday at like 10:50, just as we were wrapping up that live stream. So that's why we held it for a week for this one. I did have to pull a star-splattered Hill from Waringle, a really cool yellow, ahead of time because it was the last bottle and I did not want it to sell out. So we've got that here. And then we're going to work our way over here. Need Lamy Petrol, Robert Oster Ashes to Atlas, and Jacques Urban, the Emerald de Chavour. And after the orders are all pulled, I'll bring the camera down so I can show you all the products close up because there's some really cool pens in this queue. We got Lamy Petrol. Lamy, can you hand me a Petrol, please? Looks like we're just restocking petrol, actually all of Lamy for that matter, so we've got that right here. Thank you. And I need to jump in here real quickly to grab our newest exclusive ink, the Robert Oster Atlas exclusive. This is the Ashes to Atlas, which we created and we dropped a week ago. All right, now we need 2 Midori notebook clear covers. So over here's our notebook aisle. You probably can't see it on the stream, but we have just thousands of different notebooks, which I'll give you a little tour once we finish pulling. So we are all set there. Let me just double check my work. Pennifer, we hope to see you. Carol, our pleasure. Thanks for the order. I'm so tempted to order some more of the new Van Diemen's inks. The colors are gorgeous. Yes. Yeah, it's crazy. They shade like no other. They're kind of like the Sailor Mano inks, but on steroids. So, Carol, I'm going to assume that you have some Midori A5 notebooks, which you'll protect with these covers. You got your Lamy Petrol ink. We've got the Ashes to Atlas, a really cool shimmer ink. So every sidewalk sale, we work with Robert Oster to come up with an exclusive. Last year, we did the sidewalk gum, which was a deep gray with pink shimmer to represent the sidewalk and all the gum that you step on while you're out there. And then so this year, I wanted to do something about the history of Atlas. So if you're new here, we are a fine writing and stationery shop located here in downtown Chicago. We also have a website that's open 24 hours a day. We obviously specialize in pens, inks, stationery, accessories, all that good stuff. And we were founded in 1939 by my great-grandfather. So a little Chicago history for you. The Great Chicago Fire happened in 1871. The majority of the city was built with wood. The fire basically burned everything down, and then you started seeing new buildings rise with brick. Then brick quickly became outdated, so all those buildings slowly started transitioning into metal, so steel and high-rises, which now you see in downtown Chicago. We are in one of the last original post-Chicago fire brick buildings. In fact, it's so historical, the city landmarked the spot here, so they can't tear it down. So we're in a good situation where we're able to continue building upon that stability of the Atlas brand within such a historic building. So super cool, super cool. Lamy Petrol is a pretty ink, yep. Great name for the ink, oh, absolutely, yeah. So it's gonna be like it's supposed to be like a black, but it's got some green undertones with red shimmer. So the red is where it's inspired by the flames tearing things down and then the red brick of our building rising. So really cool. And then you got the Star Splattered Hill, and then you've got the Emerald de Chavour. So we got that. And then here is your gift. Thank you for the love, Carol. All right, next up we got Heather D, order number 260661. Can you pull my order live? Could I ask that the pen has a good mix of colors with a lot of pink? So this one is for our new Dream House of Horror, arguably our most unique exclusive pen that we've ever done. So if you're new here, we collaborate with pen makers in the US. They create custom materials for us that we ship overseas to our vendors to produce. So this one is very unique and super cool. Let me just find it real quick. Wonder if you can see me all the way back here. I'm in the warehouse. So with the release of the Dream House of Horrors, we also released the Golden Abalone, both by Jonathan Brooks. Really cool pens. Heather, I'm going to show this when I get the camera down. I picked 2 from the back so we can take a look and see if we have one with more pink. But yeah, that was a nice and easy one. Ashes to Atlas is pretty. I'm trying to decide which pen to pair it with. Just put it in order if you can grab it. Order number 261505. I'll definitely go get that for you. But Heather, you're technically all set. I'll pop these open once we get the camera down. It looks like you're getting a cool gift. This is one of our Hollywood Hour projects. Thank you, thank you. Next up, we got David T, order number 261483. Please include in the live poll, hopefully a super easy, non-problem child order poll this week. Thank you very much and have a great weekend. David, you do have a problem because you always seemingly end up ordering more than one order. So you always order more than once, and you got another one here with one of my favorite inks, the Dominant Industry Autumn Forest. Please also pull this one for me. I had not realized this ink was back in stock when I made the first order. Clearly, I may have a bit of a problem. First step is admitting it, my friend, and you are on that route right now to knowing you've got problems addicted to pens and inks. Yeah, we did just restock all of our dominant industry, our assortment. We actually, the next 3 weeks, 2 weeks, I guess, you're gonna start seeing a restock in virtually every single brand because we've got to bulk up our inventory selection for the massive event. We're anticipating a couple thousand people showing up in store and online. So we have to order every single brand to fully stock up and get it here on time for the big sale. So we got that one. Now we need Tasha Cha. It's a Japanese ink. Beautiful. Van Diemen's Natura Dualis Sea Spray. So this is one of those new Van Diemen inks that we were just talking about. Is it? At least I thought it was. Oh no. David, I know you kept it easy today, brother, but we might have a problem child. These are so poppin'. We only have 4 colors left. I'm sure we sold it in the shop before we pulled it for you. I'm gonna have to look at it, and I'll show you guys the swatches. I think we have them in the book. But David, why are you always a problem child, my friend? What the heck? But we'll look more. We'll look more in a minute. So we got the 2 inks, Tasha and Autumn Forest. There you go. Thank you, my friend. Will you get a stock of the Le Bon 325s for sidewalk sale? Yes. David said, I'm sorry, I will order less in the future. No. We don't want that. We don't want that. All right, next up we got Carmen B, order number 260241. This is going to require me to go to the back. We've got some Tom Studio items here. Hello, Atlas team. Lots of love to you all. Thanks for being awesome. Please put my order live. Of course. Thank you for the kind words. And I'm going to go grab that order that's on the printer here. I bought that for my mom. It's her birthday Monday. Nice. Can you guys find me order number 261505?
What's the name?
Not sure. I think Laura. Yeah. They just
Sorry, what are the last digits?
505. They just submitted it during the live stream, so to have it.
Oh, okay.
But I don't see anything on the printer. If not, we can just reprint it. Thank you. All right, Laura, we're getting your order. Let me make sure the printer has paper in it. Good. Good, perfect. I put an order earlier this morning, order number 261497. I've got another one for you.
I can take that one.
261497. And then Ian, you've got 261505. All right, guys, great. We're getting those printed for you. This might take me a minute here in the warehouse because I'm pulling some Tom Studio stuff. So like the solid pen rest in brass, then the roll stop. Let me see where the roll stop is. Okay, what does the roll stop even look like? I'm gonna imagine it's this maybe. Now that's the brass butterfly rest. Then Lumos spare ink refills for the Lumos Duo Mini. So we need the refill for Duo Mini. This one's gonna stump me. That's it?
This is the 497. Did you see these two?
Perfect. These ones I got, yeah. Those ones I got. Thank you. I'm gonna trade you. If you could also put that there. You guys, we're getting your orders all situated. Oh, wow, this is a big one, Laura. All right, you guys, we're in the back looking for the Lumos Duo Minis. It's just spare tips. Not tips, reservoirs. Let's see. There we go. Got it right here. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, Carmen, I could not find the grip and roll stop. Oh, wait, actually, natural leather. I think I got that. You guys, when I give you a tour sometime, you'll see the Tom Studio stuff. We have so much. Perfect, I got that right here. We have so much of it that it's all sorted by a whole bunch of different methods. Like, for example, on the tip refills, there's like 0.3, 0.5, 0.7 fine liner, 0.3, 0.7, 0.5 brush tip, 0.3, 0.7, 0.5 standard. And so there's so many like replacements and like tip types that it becomes tough to pull. I got the orders right here though. Carmen, you are all set. So we got the items right here for you. Some of this stuff is sealed, so I won't open it, but we appreciate the love. I always have a cart going. Yes, sorry, not sorry. It's all good. Gina, I got yours right here. Perfect. Oh, Gina, we actually had yours printed. I found it up here. Should I pull your order twice? I bet you wouldn't mind that. All right, let's do yours next. So this is Gina B, order number 261497. Good morning, Hollywood. Would you please pull my order live? And if you have time, can you showcase the Stipula Novecento fountain pen in the 3 colorways? I'm tempted to order one, but undecided on color. Thanks for all you do. Gina in Phoenix. Yeah, I could do that. I'll do it once we're done pulling orders, though. So I'm going to start in back and pull the Twisby Diamond Mini that you've ordered and the Platinum that you ordered as well. So Diamond Mini with rose gold and fine. All right, we got that right here. Okay, we got that. And the Platinum Nice Lavender. So you got the Platinum Lavender in medium. That's a cool one. I really like that model. Okay. Let me drop these pens off and then I'll come back for the other items. Tanya, what's up? Oh my gosh, we've got another Dominant Industry Autumn Forest and Laban Greek Mythology Aphrodite Pink. Boom. An Autumn Forest. And then I'm gonna have to go in back for the Galen Leather notebook. We just got in a massive shipment. So we do Galen Leather about every quarter and we get like, I don't know, maybe 20 cartons. So it's a crazy process receiving it all in. Got that right there. And let's go get your notebook. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is in the back as we're continuously trying to funnel it out into the retail store, but space can be limited. Yeah, Autumn Forest is a banger. Are you expecting restock on the Serpentine Twisby? Yes, we are. All right, so you got the red everyday notebook. Cosmo Airlight A5, it's gotta be this one. Yep. Gina, that was not too bad of a pull. 0 washi tape so far. What a complete 180. I don't know if you guys can see, but way in the furthest like southern western part of our shop, we're actually installing a whole bunch of metal racks for refills. So we're gonna be displaying our refills behind the counter. Instead of it being a self-serve, you'll have to ask one of our associates for help, because far too many times over the years, what we've learned is people try to pull their own refills, and like 80% of the time they pull the wrong refill, and then they try to return it and it's open, and it's like this big thing. Well, I don't want you to not have a refill for your pen, but I can't sell this. And so boom, we're actually installing a whole shelf system to have them readily available. So pretty cool. Gina, appreciate the love. All right, Laura, you are up. This is order number 261505. Sorry for the last minute order. Could you pull this on the live stream today? This is I can't come to the sidewalk sale, so I'm helping myself to a few items on my wish list order. Thanks for the amazing customer service. My nephew is going strong in his pen journey and was grateful to your team's help recently on an order. Well, that's awesome, Laura. We're glad to hear that you guys are hanging in there and doing well. This is a big order. First, we're gonna need to grab one of each of the big 3 Japanese brands, Platinum, Pilot, and Sailor. So I'm gonna pop back here for a minute. So 1 second. Chartreuse blue with rhodium trim. All right, where's the rhodium trim? Okay, you got the medium. Boom. Now we're gonna turn around to Sailor Manyo Violet Medium Fine. Let's confirm this item number. We always double check the item numbers. 102560-340. And then Pilot Vanishing Point Matte Blue EF. Great, we've got all 3 right here. Let's pop back into the shop. Laura, while I was back here, I also pulled a Kaweco foldable piston converter, because we have those in the back as well. So we've got that. Oh, it was sea spray. Oh my goodness. David, we've got your ink. Thank you so much. You are not a problem child. We've got your ink. It was just in the back as we stock up the shop. So let me throw this with your stuff. Thank goodness. I was kind of sick of all your problem child orders, but we can reel that back because we got your ink, so thank goodness. All right, Laura, what we've got here is your Sailor, Platinum, Pilot, and then the foldable converter. And then you got some Waringo swatch cards and then like 5 inks. You got the new Pilot ink. Well, newer. Needed 2 of the converters. Oh, wait. Does this have 2? Oh, you're right. Okay, I'll go back and get it. Good catch. The Pilot and Platinum are on my long list for my collection. Great. It's on my list too. I love the Chartreuse Blue Platinum. Yeah, it's good stuff. All right. We need the Rika, which is a Pilot ink. We moved Pilot right here. We've got a bottle of that. Then Waringo Atlas swatch cards. These are our exclusive. Good way to catalog your ink. And then we need 3 Lamy inks. Oh, you got my favorite one of the bunch, Beryl. Beryl is super cool. Amazonite, Beryl, and Topaz. So Topaz is brown, Amazonite is a blue, but Beryl is like a pink right there. And then let me go grab your second foldable converter. And then I'm gonna get the camera down. I'll show you guys what everyone ordered up close. Your third set of swatch cards, you definitely have a problem. Oh, the ink of the week is our Ashes to Atlas. Let's go. That's hype. I also grabbed 2 bins for you guys. One for Laura, one for Gina. Over the years, I found that it's just easier to do the live order polls with like 1 bin per order. Because in the past, when we try to like stack them, it becomes too much. Gift? Who here is going to tune into our EXP sale at 12 p.m. today? Anybody? I posted the list in Discord last night. You guys got it a day early, or 2 days early. I posted it on Wednesday. Okay. No problem, children, today. Probably because Brian's not here. This was actually really smooth, probably because Prezzi's not here, you know? All right, let me get the camera down. It's also kind of peaceful in here when the shop's not open. Is there an Aurora 88 on the EXP list? No, not today, I don't think. I'll be there. I have my eye on a few items. Awesome. Laurel, you'll be there too. Great. Okay, let's show off everything closer. All right. So first off, we've got Heather here. And this was the new exclusive Dream House of Horror. The Dream House of Horror is just such a dope pen. So they wanted one with more pink. Which one do you guys think that is? The right? What if I did this? I don't normally do this. How about that? What about that now? What about left? That's a lot of pink. All right, we're gonna do this one now. Let me just make sure I match up the number here because these are limited editions. Oh, because of the change, they just got number 006 because of the change. You know, the chances of a low number are just as high as a high number, but, you know, people love getting the lower numbers. Okay, let me make sure that there's no numbers in the box. This is good. Okay, great. Yeah, what do you guys think of this pen? It's pretty, isn't it? Oh, wait. It's on the sleeve. I got to switch these. So they were originally going to get 54 out of 125. All right. Thank you so much, Heather. You're all set. Next up, we've got, let me get all this stuff out. Carol B. So these are the 2 Midori clear covers. Fits anything that it can fit. So think slim A5 size books. Not really hard covers though. Then the Ashes to Atlas, which I'll show up close. Salami Petra, great color. This is a classic. Got the Emerald de Chavour, then a Star Splattered Hill. Let me grab the swatch of our Ashes to Atlas. I looked out with number 1 on one of my deltas. Nice. Super pretty pen and name. Lovely. What up, Eric? Here is the Ashes to Atlas. Do you carry leather notebooks? Yep, check out Galen Leather. They've had some leather covers. So that's this ink right here. Such a sick ink. Yeah, on our website, atlasstationers.com, Galen Leather. My kicks are untied, guys. I'm going to have to tie them in a second. I'm just going to grab the Van Diemen swatches, assuming we have them in here. I don't think we do yet. Yeah, but go on our website, you guys. Oh, wait. No, we don't yet. But go on our website. You can see the photos of the swatches. Hold on, I got to tie my kicks. All right, thank you so much. Next up, we've got Carmen. Carmen's was pretty cool. You got the spare reservoirs. So it's like felt tip. You put this in the pen that uses like a felt tip and it absorbs the ink and then pushes it out through the felt tip. This is a grip / roll stop that you put on your pen. And this is a brass pen holder. So very neat. Very neat. All right, next up we've got David's. So let me get up close because they do a good job showing kind of the shading characteristics of the bottles. So this is that new Van Diemen series. So it's dual tone inks and no exaggeration. I'm not even kidding you. It has such a crazy shading characteristic to it. All of them in this collection. Beautiful, beautiful bottle too and packaging. Then here's the goated Autumn Forest. This is top 3 of all time for me. Love this. Look this one up on our website, Crazy Fire. And then this is the Tasha ink. Great. David, you've got it as a pickup order, so we'll make sure we keep that one up front. All right, Gina, so you've got the Autumn Forest, the Aphrodite Pink Laban. And then here is that leather notebook that somebody was just asking. So this is one we pulled for the stream. And then your Twisby Diamond 580 Rose Gold Mini is sealed, so I can't show it. Maybe I'll give a quick tour, and I'll show it in the case, assuming we have it out. But this one right here, this is the Platinum 3776 Nice. I guess you pronounce it Nice, however you want. But look at that. Oh, that's pretty. That's super pretty. Great choice. So that's by Platinum. Bonus question. Well, I guess maybe might be my first question. Oh, second question of the day. Why is this called the 3776? What is it inspired by? Alrighty. Thank you so much, Gina. And then lastly, we have our good friend Laura. So Laura got these 3 Lamy inks, the Amazonite, Beryl, and the Topaz. And we import Lamy. It comes from Germany. And then Pilot comes from Japan. And let me show you some of the pens they've got. This one is the Vanishing Point. Probably the best retractable fountain pen on the market. That's a good question. No idea. I was wondering that as well. It is the height of Mount Fuji. That is correct. Well, that's cool. You can zoom in during the lives. Didn't know that. And then one more pen to show. The Sailor's sealed, so can't do that. Oh, and then don't want to forget about the swatch cards. And then also the converter. But we have another Platinum here. Now this one's not as extravagant, I'd say, as that purple one, but this is a part of their standard collection. This is the Chartreuse Blue with rhodium. What color is the 3776 Nice on the EXP list? I think that one's clear. Clear with rose gold, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember though. It's either pink, purple, or clear. Yeah, this is stunning. This one's just classy. Good morning, Atlas team. It's Scott R. Scott, what's poppin'? Okay. So that's all I've got for orders. Let me take you around the shop real quick, show you a couple things, and then I'm going to have to call it quits. Again, we'll be going live at 12 p.m. Central Time on YouTube to show off our behind the scenes, like for our Experience pen sale, which takes place in our Discord server. We got about 220 people RSVP'd, which is great. Got about 90 listings today, close to 90, including some great Nexi boxes. All right, let me take you around the shop here. Can you show the stipulas? Yes. Yes, I almost forgot. But I will definitely go show you those. Sorry, I'm just shortening the... Oh, wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. I'm just shortening the tripod stand here to make it a little more manageable for me. All right, so over here we've got all the pens, all the Lamis. Over here we've got like retro 51s, some Parker Jotters, Monteverdes, Conklins. A lot of our exclusive Conklins that you see right here, all these pretty colors, are on sale at a doorbuster price. Look how pretty those are. Most of these are $100 now, down for $200. The red, the two blues, the green, the purple, I think are $100 now. So we're running a promotion on them. This is the time to get it. The new ones though are like two something. Beautiful. Here's the other new one, the golden abalone. That's the Dream House of Horror. And that's the golden abalone. These are the two newest ones. Do you have an online shop? Yes, we do. Click the link in our bio or go to atlasstationers.com. These are all of our narwhals and Twisbees. This was the one our friend ordered right there, that mini. Wow, look how aesthetically appealing that is. Kavekos. Benus. Diplomat, Colotino, Tom Studio, Ferris Wheel Press, Fisher. Here's our sticker wall. Those Ecos like Skittles candy, love them. I just learned Twisby has a mini. Oh, it's great. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stamps, stickers, washi tape, some storage options, some really cool desk accessories right here, scissors, staplers, glue sticks, etc. Over here we have the brand new Visconti Nikola Tesla. That one's like $7 grand. We got some more Visconti over here. Bottom, got like your new Alfred Hitchcock, the Mythos, Rembrandt, Van Goghs, lovely assortment of Graf von Faber-Castell. And then over here we've got our pilots, Waldman, Platinum, Sailor. Look at that new Sailor Ebonite right there. He's crazy. That Platinum Matsutora, the all gold foil. I think it's crazy. How does washi tape work? Is it like regular tape or does it have to be wet to stick? No, it's like regular tape. I mean, it's more so for like journaling, but people use it to like tape stuff around their house. You could tape like your phone case. You could decorate things with it. Look at these Tashas. Tasha will be here at our sidewalk sale. Shoe Gen's gonna be here. And look how nice this stuff is. I mean, beautiful. What are those pastel two-tones by the gold? These are Sailor Pro Gears. Decorate envelopes? Yep, you sure can. David Oscarson will be here for the event. Look at that one. That one comes with the car. Over here, we've got Esterbrook, which is a crowd fave. Pelican. Y Studio. Wall Eversharp. Laban. Aurora, one of my faves. Omas. Leonardo. We had a great time with Clarissa at our Leonardo event. Super cool. Piniters, Mayoras, Deltas. That's our newest exclusive with Delta, the Texas Orchid. Do you know when you have the Esterbrook niblets to order? Soon. Soon. We're just finalizing our allocation. Those two are actually exclusives as well. Are there modern pens with that imitate vintage flex? Look up Pilot Falcon. So in here we got Parker, ST DuPont, Waterman, Edison, Schaefer, Heinz Penco. And then over here we've got our calligraphy aisle. Some pencils, mechanical pencils, colored pencils, whole bunch of storage options. Rickshaw, who will be here for the sidewalk sale. Delphonics. And you guys saw the inks earlier. I'm also going to cover that side too. Microns, Tombos, journaling markers. Toyo Toolboxes, who will be here at the sale. Galen Leather flying in from Turkey. Ink of the Week Station. Plotter, who will be here. Travelers, we just had a great event with the caravan. We've got our test station. Leuchtturm, who will be here. A whole bunch of cool notebooks. Claire Fontaine, Apica, boatload of Rhodia. I think I need the Delta newest exclusive. I have the other two you just showed. Yeah, the Texas Orchid is great. Stationery items, letterpress, crane, all that good stuff. Nemazine, Midori, which is a crowd favorite. Nick, what's poppin', bro? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, that's my buddy Nick. What it do? Nice to see you, bro. Hopefully you're having a good week. Must be like having to work there every day? Yeah. Did you change your storefront? We sure did. We knocked down that drywall because it used to look like this. We exposed the brick. We put a wall up right here, moved the cash registers there. The pen department used to be way up front, but we moved it over there along the brick wall. Yeah, the Tulipani. Yeah, sorry, that's the name of the Atlas exclusive. The resin's called Texas Orchid. And that's where we're building the shelves for the refills. This is the warehouse looking sharp. The pens that you guys love to see. Need to get more of those kids' notebooks. Duck and Bear maybe with different designs. Yeah, the Line Friends. Whole bunch of stuff. All right, so I'm going to grab the stipulas. I got to get on a ladder for it. And then I'm going to call it you guys so I can go get ready for the EXP sale. All right, let me figure this one out. These tripods are so sweet. They go from like 6 feet to 1 foot. Looks like we got a Lamy restock ready to go back up. right, so we got the gold leaf, the Nuda, and then the wild honey. So gold leaf, Nuda, wild honey. So they have a unique filling system. I honestly haven't looked at it yet, but I think it's called like a safety fill. I think you open the pen or something in the back. Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, so it retracts all the way downwards like this, and then you drip the ink in from the front. And when you move this up like that, it reseals it. Isn't that crazy? That's insane. Let me show you again. Well, first off, gold leaf. Wild honey, and then Nuda. And let me show you the fill. See, so you twist the piston, retract it, I drop the ink, that's it. You guys like the wild honey? Yeah, this one's pretty. What is that pen? I wasn't paying attention. I absolutely need that. It's called the Novecento. I think it's pronounced Novecento, though.
Yeah, it is pronounced Novecento.
Yeah, so it's an Italian brand, Stipula. It's called the safety fill mechanism. Look up Stipula on our website. All right, you guys. We made it through the live stream. It's pretty smooth, even though we rode solo. I really appreciate you guys being here. Tune in to our YouTube channel at 12 p.m. Central Time, which is like 2 hours from today. Head over to our Discord server, click the link in the bio to join. That way we can have you participate in our EXP sale. But y'all know the drill. Stay smooth. Peace.